Sunday sounds different now somehow. No eggs for two, no echo loud. The radio still plays her songs, but I just hum and sing along. Sunday sounds don't break me down, no longer ache, no longer drown. There's space for me, there's light allowed, and I still smile, just not out loud. The kettle sings a softer tune, the morning sun walks in by noon. The dog don't pace around the floor, she knows her scent, don't live here more. Sunday sounds like healing rain, a quiet joy, a gentle strain. It's not a dance, not quite a vow, but I feel good, and that's allowed. We think we need a big, loud return, but peace comes slow in candles burned. And every plate I clean by hand feels like a prayer I understand. So if I laugh when no one sees, or hum off key in gentle breeze, it means that I've come back somehow. Sunday sounds different now. The bell don't ring, the bread don't rise, but joy still knocks in small disguise.
My old chipped coffee mug, she didn't mind, just gave a shrug. 2 spoons sat in the sugar jar, and suddenly it felt not far. Chipped mug, 2 spoons and something new. No fireworks, just morning's hue. It didn't scream, it didn't race, but filled the air with softer grace. She stirred her cup and tapped her ring, said nothing deep, no heavy thing, but laughter rolled, and I exhaled like grief had finally been unveiled. Chipped mug, 2 spoons and second start. She didn't mend, just warmed my heart. And though the past still calls by name, this moment burned a kinder flame. The cracks we hide in china plates still hold the weight that life creates. But 2 folks sipping side by side can teach old ghosts to not collide. collide. She kissed the rim, then smiled slow. I like this mug, it's got some soul. And maybe I chip just the same, could serve again in different name. Chipped mug, 2 spoons, 1 open door that didn't ask for something more. Coffee with the sun again, a little warmth where nights had been. The cup don't shake, my hand feels short, like maybe I'm not broke no more. Coffee with the sun returns, where pain once poured, a new hope burns. I sit alone, but not alone. The dawn feels soft, the light feels grown. The porch creaks like it used to hum, but now the silence feels less numb. A cardinal lands just like she said, a sign from hearts that aren't quite dead. Coffee with the sun, don't lie, it lifts the corners of my eye. And though the steam still tastes of her, it's sweeter now, not just a blur. Grief don't vanish, just grows thin, like steam that fades but starts within. And every sip I take today is proof I chose to stay. So if you pass by early light, see me smiling, soft, not bright, it means I'm healing, not pretend, just having coffee with the sun again. 1 cup, 1 man, 1 sky turned blue, still missing her, but loving too. Found her quilt in the attic chest, torn at the edge, but still the best. Each patch a piece of time and thread, each square a whisper we once said. I'm mending the quilt, not to forget, but to forgive, not drown in debt. The needle moves lips like steady breath, each stitch a promise after death. The yellow square from our first spring, the plaid from Dad's old flannel thing, a tear in blue I couldn't patch, till I let go and made it match. I'm mending pain, but not in spite. I'm letting memories feel right. And as the holes close into lines, I see her smile through simple signs. Some love don't fade, just folds away, till hands and heart come back one day. And what once broke now holds more light, a softer warmth through longer night. I lay it out beneath the stars. It smells like sun and healing scars. And if she's watching, she might see the quilt still fits a better me. I'm mending love one stitch, one side, and learning how to say goodbye.
Left in boots, not high-heeled shoes, with gravel flying like some news. Didn't cry, didn't slam, just turned the wheel, broke the dam. Gravel in her goodbye flew, like every stay she once held true. She didn't yell, she didn't lie, she just let gravel kiss the sky. I watched her taillights fade to red, like someone flatline left for dead. She kept it simple, like she knew that louder pain don't mean it's true. Gravel in her goodbye said more than tears or words ever did. It spelled I'm done with smoky grace, and left a storm in empty space. Some leave notes, some leave a mess. She left with dust and nothing less, but every stone that rolled that day still echoes in the things I say. I sweep that drive, but not too clean. I leave some bits of where she'd been, a trail of hurt I can't deny, just gravel from her last goodbye. And if she ever comes this way, the gravel's there to help her stay.
looked at me, the fire low, her eyes set free. She didn't cry, she didn't press, just asked one thing and let it rest. She asked me if I was ready, not for dates or holding steady, but for the truth, the depth, the weight of love that doesn't hesitate. I looked down at my weathered hands, still marked by rings and former plans. And though my voice came out unsure, my silence told her something more. She asked me not with fear or test, but with a heart that hoped for rest. And though I trembled in reply, I took her hand and didn't lie. Sometimes love just waits, not begs. It sits with hope but guards its legs. And when she asked, I saw it clear. She needed truth, not souvenirs. So now we walk, not fast, not far, but knowing who and what we are. She asked me once, I said not yet, but every day I'm closer. She asked with grace and let me be, and that alone set my heart free. No, alone set my heart free.
Took down the western side where she once leaned, arms open wide. I used to call, wait for her hand, but now I dig, alone I stand. I'm fixing the fence myself this year, with steady nails and thoughts unclear. It ain't real strong, it ain't too straight, but it holds back what used to wait. The post hole shakes, the dirt is dry, but I just work and don't ask why. Her laugh once filled this simple task, now it's just wind and time. I'm fixing more than wood and wire,
every crack that once knew her now learns to heal, slow but sure. It's not revenge, it's not regret, it's just reclaiming what was said. And if a plank don't fit quite tight, it's proof I tried. I made it right. So let the gate swing wide again. Let peace walk in like an old friend. This fence don't block, it helps define, but I am. And what's now mine? I'm fixing the fence, and bit by bit I patch the man who once split. Bought a hat last winter day. She said it made me look too great, so it stayed boxed behind the bed, like little things we leave unsaid. The hat I never wore feels new, now that I'm learning to choose me too. It ain't her style, it's kinda bold, but I wear it now and walk in cold. It shades my face from what I've lost, but lets the breeze come through the frost. A brim like wings, a crown of thread, for dreams I buried, now I fed. The hat I never dared to try, now rides with sun and meets the sky. It don't erase what came before, but it says stand tall and ask for more. We hide too much for love's pretend, but truth begins where hiding ends. And something simple worn with grace can help us find our rightful place. So if you see me on the street with brand new boots and steady feet, just tip your cap and maybe say you're wearing you just right today. The hat I never wore till now is how I learned to show up proud. sat outside. The sky was wide. No need to speak, no need to hide. Just sipped our tea and leaned back slow while constellations came to glow. We both looked at the same star, not asking where or what we are. No past, no fight, no need to name. Just two folks staring at the same. She pointed out a dot above, said that one's hope or maybe love. And I just nodded, let her guess. It felt like truth, not something less. We both looked and didn't dream, just let the moment softly stream. And in that stillness, hearts aligned without the need to intertwine. Sometimes love ain't hand in hand, it's sitting still and letting stand. It's knowing peace can simply shine without a ring, without a sign. So now we meet beneath that star. Some nights in silence, some from far. But knowing even worlds apart, we look the same with kindred heart. We both looked up and didn't fall. Just let that star say it all. I bought new shoes, brown leather plain. They ain't her style, but ease the strain. I placed them gently by the door, where once her boots would line the floor. Shoes by the door, but not for show, just proof I've got some place to go. And though she's gone, I still walk through this house, this world, this life anew. Some days I sit and tie them slow, let morning light find every toe. I take the steps she used to lead, but now they feel like mine to need. Shoes by the door, no fancy style, but they've carried me a heavy mile. Each scuff a mark,
Each heel a turn towards something new. I start to learn. I ain't erased the past we made, but I no longer feel afraid to fill the space she left behind with purpose, peace, and quiet kind. So if you knock and find me gone, know I've moved past where ghosts belong. Still with a limp, but not with shame. Shoes by the door, and not her name. I wear them proud, I wear them true. Each step a breath I learned from you.
Three cigarettes in the ashtray still. Yours, hers, mine, love's little spill. One burned fast, one held too long, and one just smoked itself all wrong. Three cigarettes and one regret, a barstool truth I can't forget. She touched your hand, I saw her eyes, and knew right then we'd say goodbye. You didn't lie, but you didn't stay. You walked her out, I looked away. The jukebox played some Conway tune, while I lit grief beneath the moon. Three cigarettes and not a sound, but ashes talk when hearts fall down. You left me smoke, you left the thrill. Three cigarettes in the ashtray still. No screaming fights, no shattered glass, just burning paper. Don't need fists to show. I lit the last one just to see if smoke would bring you back to me. But all it brought was empty fill, and three damn ghosts I feel still. Three cigarettes, one room gone still, and one heart breaking on the hill. She come with perfect lines. No petals red, no glass of wine. She brought a jar of cinnamon and asked if I'd let someone in. She brought cinnamon, not bloom. No scented show to light the room, but warmth that stirred the coldest air and felt like truth and quiet care. She baked a pie, then stayed to talk. We didn't flirt, we didn't walk. We just sat close and shared a slice of days that hurt and felt like ice. She brought comfort, not surprise. She met me where the stillness lies. And though the pain still stings a bit, her voice made space and candles lit. Love don't always knock with flair. It sometimes waits in kitchen air. And healing finds a softer way, through spice, through eyes, through simple stay. She left the jar upon my sill, a tiny thing but lingers still. It whispers sweet, not like before. She brought cinnamon, not more. And that was all I truly missed, a gentle gift, not a loud kiss. That was all I truly missed, a gentle gift, not a loud kiss. She didn't rush to mend my heart, didn't pick up every broken part. She let me speak, then let me stop, and never asked the pain to drop. She didn't fix me, she just stayed, brought warm hands, not silver blades. And in her quiet, soft parade, I found a man, not one betrayed. She didn't try to change my tone or bleach the rooms I cried alone. She simply lit a softer light and sat with me through one more night. She didn't heal with magic spells, she let me rise inside my shells. And every breath I took afraid was safe, because she simply stayed. Some folks think love means repair, but sometimes it's just being there. with no agenda, no design, just knowing how to hold the line. Now when she laughs, I don't retreat. I feel the floor beneath my feet. She didn't fix me, but today I smile like I might stay that way. Love's not a cure, not plans well laid. It's who holds on while pain decays.
The shed's been swept, first time in years. Cleared out the dust, the rust, the fears. Hung up the rake, oiled up the saw. The smell of pine replaced the flaw. The shed's been swept, and I can breathe. I don't cry when I turn the key. Tools still hold her handprint there, but now it feels like shared, not spared. The jars are lined in careful rows where chaos used to overgrow. I even found her garden glove, still soft with soil and faint with love. The shed's been swept, not out of rage, but just to start a newer page. The cobwebs hung like little tears, but I outgrew those yesteryears. We leave our ghosts in little rooms where time forgets but grief resumes. But when we clean, we don't erase, we just make space for hope to place. Now sunlight falls across the bench where once she'd sit and dream and wrench. And I just smile and breathe real deep. The shed still holds but doesn't keep. The shed's been swept, the air feels right, and I might plant again tonight. I sat with the silence, just me in the chair. No TV hum, no late night stare. The coffee cold, the air stood still, but peace crept in where grief once filled. I sat with the silence, didn't run. Let stillness wrap what pain begun, and
And in that hush, a truth rang through. I don't need noise to miss you. The world moves fast, folks fill their days with busy work and talk and haze. But I just breathe and sip and stay, and let the silence have its say. I sat with the quiet, no disguise, and found a strength behind closed eyes. It didn't shout, it didn't shove, it whispered softly, you still love. Some things aren't meant to be drowned, but faced in rooms where no one's round. And silence isn't always cold. Sometimes it hugs and makes you whole. Not out of pain, but to hear joy walk in again. And every hush becomes a hymn to who I was and might have been. I sat with the silence and I knew it's not the end, it's breaking through. On the counter, no goodbye, no slam door, no need to cry. Just silence thick and lights turn low, like heartbreak knew where not to go. Keys on the counter, plain as day, a quiet end, no need to stay. No final fight, no last delay, just cold brass rings that walked away. I held them once, then let them lie, afraid to ask the reasons why. They gleamed beneath the kitchen light, like she had left me something right. Keys on the counter, still they gleam. They locked a house, they sealed a dream. And though I never heard her say, the silence screamed, I won't stay. Some things don't need a slamming sound to tear two people to the ground. A set of keys, a note on pen, can mark the realest kind of end. So now I walk through doors alone, the lock still turns, house still moans. But one thing's clear from then till now: she's not behind these doors somehow. Just keys on wood and one man still trying to breathe what love won't fill. Just keys on wood and one man still trying to breathe what love won't fill.
There's a room I don't go in too much. It smells like rosewood, faint and hush. A record stacked, the player's still, but every knob could break my will. The room with her songs untouched, just one note breaks me up too much. She played it slow, she hummed the tune that filled the cracks in afternoon. I hear it now in dreams, half true. The note she'd skip, the chord she knew. It wasn't perfect, wasn't grand, but it was love inside her hands. The room where song remains, a holy space with vinyl stains. I dust, I pause, I won't press play. Her voice still sings the hurt away. Some folks move on, paint things clean, but silence here feels more serene. And when the light hits wood just right, I see her sway, bathed in soft white. So let it sit, let songs not fade, let ghosts of rhythm serenade. For every heart that breaks too long still holds one room with one lost song. And in that room I don't belong, except to weep and sing along. told a joke that made no sense, half lost in nerves, half on defense. But she just laughed, too loud, too bright, like awkward things could still feel right. She laughed at the wrong time, and I knew this wasn't polished, but it's true. We're both a mess, but kind and clear. And maybe this is love, sincere. I spilled my drink, she hit her knee. We both said sorry clumsily, but every crash just stitched a thread where perfect love once made me bled. She laughed when others might just stare. She made the silence less aware. And though the candle nearly died, her laugh lit up the room inside. Love don't need a movie script. It stumbles, sighs, and sometimes trips. And if you laugh when no one should, it means the broken parts feel good. So let me fall, forget my line. She'll laugh and still pour out the wine. And in that giggle, shy and raw, I found a truth I never saw. She laughed too loud, too soon offbeat, but it was music I could meet.
The porch swing don't move no more. Its chain's grown stiff, its slats grown sore. We used to sway with bare feet loose. Now it just leans and dusk's excuse. The porch swing don't creak or hum like it did when love would come. It just stares out toward the road, a broken bench that once had glowed. She'd curl beside me, books in hand, while fireflies lit up the land. We'd laugh at things that made no sense, like wind or leaves or innocence. The porch swing don't know the time. It just holds still like faded rhyme. And though the sky still paints its show, it misses who would rock it slow. Some memories don't need a frame. They sit in wood and whisper names.
And when I pass that creaky floor, I hear her laugh, then hear no more. So let it stay, don't oil it right. Let rust be part of every night. For in that stillness, pain keeps score. The porch swing don't move no more. And I don't push it like before. I just sit near and miss her more. And I don't push it like before. I just sit near and miss her more. There's dust now where her boots once stood, by the door frame carved from pine wood. She'd shake them clean, then kick them slow, and let the dirt fall soft like snow. The place where her boots stood feels like prayers forgot, like spinning wheels. No photo there, no sound, no name, just sacred space, the same, the same. I tried to move them once or twice, but felt like sin, like rolling dice. So I just stare, then walk around, like tiptoeing on hallowed ground. The place where her boots stood still holds everything my heart can't fill. She left in socks the final night, but her goodbye stayed in plain sight. We mark our lives with shoes and space, with empty